So I'm ready to start if you are. You're watching, right?
Where'd that question about our father come from?
I've just been thinking about who he might be, and if he knows anything that could help us figure this shit out.
Why? He wasn't a part of our lives. Besides, Marianne always said we never had a father.
Well, her name might have been Mary, but I don't think she was a likely candidate for Immaculate Conception.
Imagine just leaving instead of actually helping Michael like we said we would. I don't think they've been keeping up on restocking.
Alright, I already counted there, but I just need you to double check a few things. It's not complicated.
I've got this in the bag.
Oh yeah? These are just that good, huh?
No milk because it's secretly Edward from FMAB.
I'm clowning. I don't even know where to begin. What do I do?
Yeah, let's start with an easy one. Alright, go to the back of the room and tell me how many cans of Molto Bene brand tomato sauce we have left.
Aye aye. Aye aye.
Aha! They actually have tomato sauce and not bleach.
Hold on. Let me count this. There's 14 cans of Molto Bene tomato sauce.
Okay, sounds about right.
Man, I'm so good at this.
That was easy. I need you to count the bottles of bleach for me.
And where are they at exactly?
I thought you had this in the bag. Okay, I'll give you a hint. Tessa puts the heavy stuff near the door on the bottom shelves.
Alright, I think I can work with that.
Do you think those pink ones count as bleach? I don't know.
5 bottles?
See? You got cocky.
How do you know I'm wrong? There's no way you can see them from over there.
I told you I was over there earlier. Definitely more bottles than that.
Fair enough.
Then
Yeah,
why do
I
you
think
need
there are
me to
6.
count?
My bad. What's next?
Come here and help me with this.
He's just testing me. I don't know how to count. Tyler doesn't know how to count. It's just part of the culture, you know?
Hey, you remember the ad for this? What was their slogan again?
Something poetic about time travel and life being weird, I think.
Subtle reference to Life is Strange.
What's up?
I need your opinion on this masterpiece.
Is that supposed to be me?
Yeah, come on. Look at the hair. Nailed it, right?
Honestly, it's beautiful.
Hey, don't make fun of me.
I'm not. Oh, maybe a little bit, but I like it. For real.
Well, it helps
Okay,
to have
I'll
a good
date him.
model.
So, this is what you're up to while I was out there doing your work?
What can I say? I'm a multitasker.
Hey, multitasker? I think you made a mistake here. Total amount should be 36.
Oh, how dare you, sir?
What? I just don't want you to get in trouble.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I'm off my game today.
As if I'd believe
Anything else you
Tyler's
wanted me to
count.
check?
Yep, one last thing, and then we should be free from this purgatory.
Hit me.
Can you count how many plushies we have in that box over there?
Okay. So,
That's so disturbing.
you've got about 11 left in that box. Did I get it wrong? Michael? Ouch, what the
Michael's
fuck?
dead.
Hey, sorry. It was just too tempting. Lesson number
Smooth.
1 in the ancient art of inventory. Never let your guard down.
You have no idea what you just started. First one with 3 confirmed hits wins. Cool? Gotcha.
Wonder if I should let him win or if he should win. So he's all the way over there. What am I doing over here?
Oh, right in
just
the
hit me.
face. Oh, come on. Is that all you got, Ronan?
No. I will take you down. As soon as you come out of cover. Like a wimp.
Just you wait. I've got a strategy.
Oh, yeah? We'll see.
Apparently you have a strategy too, and it's just
Gotcha.
standing there.
One more hit and you're out.
Okay.
Prepare to feel my wrath.
And I'll let him win.
God, you're corny.
I hit him twice, so now he can win.
So, is this a typical workday for
Where'd
you?
he go?
Nah, I usually don't have such good-looking company back here.
Oh, so I'm good-looking company,
So
huh?
smooth.
Yeah, well, don't let it get to your head. I'm still destroying you.
Where even is he? Gonna make a run for it. Oh, there he is. Alright, you can hit me. He really doesn't like taking advantage of the opportunity.
Oh, right in the face. Hey, you know I only need one more hit to win, right?
Yeah, less talking, more tossing. Hey, is it cool that we're throwing these toys around? Aren't you guys gonna, like, sell them?
Nah, supplier made a typo on Becky. Can't sell any of them.
Cool. No harm, no foul then.
Wonder what they're planning on doing with a box full of plushies of their creepy boss that they can't even sell. Alright, hit me.
Oh, right in the face. I knew this was gonna be easy, but man,
You had home field advantage.
you keep telling yourself that. Anyway, I need to finish this inventory thing. Your sister's probably done already. Here, let's hit the bitch's grotto.
The what?
Fancy name for the couch where Allison and I sit during breaks.
Ah, alright, cool. Let me see what you've done with the place.
Other than the box of creepy
Yikes,
plushies, I
that's
mean.
unsettling. Is that a picture of a priest with little hearts?
Yeah, that's the hot priest who hosts Bible study with Tessa. For the record, that was Allison's doing.
Yes,
She had
that was a
crush on him
long
for
shoulder
ages.
touch.
But he is very hot.
Shit.
You're making me
Yeah.
jealous.
I remember him from when we were kids. That's Father Batista.
Yeah, he's got that silver fox thing going on now, see?
Yeah, yep. I see it. Is that the mangy muskrat?
I'm stealing it.
Oh, hey, see that container? That's for you.
Huh?
It's the trout I caught yesterday at the buzzard hole. Grilled it up with my world-renowned marinade.
Get you a man who gets you fish.
That's actually super thoughtful. Thank you.
You sound surprised.
No, sorry. I'm just not used to people randomly doing nice things for me.
Oh, we'll have to fix that.
Can't actually take the fish though. Also, they also put their microwave on top of their brightly colored fridge. Yep. And a bear crossing sign.
No way. You like Duplex Duo too?
Yeah, Allison got me into him. We were supposed to go to a show in Juneau a few months ago.
And what happened?
You ever heard of Moon Rocks? We took 2 hits before going to the show, and that was it. Our feet couldn't find the floor. Not our finest hour. And I'm done.
I'm surprised Tessa let you hang this up.
Yeah, she hates it. But as long as I don't promote my lifestyle in front of the customers, she didn't say anything.
Man, must be exhausting to spend your days educating these people.
Here's the thing.
We already
I
knew Tessa was a
don't.
bitch.
Opening the mines of this town would be a full-time fucking job. And emotional labor pays shit.
Do you ever get lonely in Delos Crossing?
Yeah, sometimes. That's why I'm always in Juneau working with JCE, meeting new people. I gotta make my shit happen for me, because no one else will.
Right. I feel you. Hey, I hope this isn't too personal, but you ever been with anyone in Delos Crossing?
I dated a guy in high school for a minute, but we had to keep it quiet. I've been with a few other people, but that shit's tricky out here. And what about you? You ever been with a guy? I mean, assuming you're into guys, which I guess I kind of did.
I've never really been with anybody. Guess I was too busy processing trauma or whatever. But if I met a guy I was into, who knows?
See, this is why he's not smooth, because he's never never had practice.
Is this Chief Brown?
Yeah.
Are you guys related or?
Nah, but same clan.
So what's your take on him?
Pretty alright guy, all things considered.
All things considered?
Like, with him being a cop and all, I mean, it's good to see someone from the clan getting shit done. And he really cares about the community. We need someone like him on top.
I like that him being a cop is part of the all things considered. Like, that's his flaw. I like that.
So, you think Tom's got the chops to be the mayor of Delos Crossing?
I don't know. The guy's sweet and not entirely incompetent, but it doesn't really matter. A vote for him's a vote for Tessa. She'd be the one running the show.
So I take it you're not Tessa's biggest fan?
Yeah, you know, every time I put up flyers for queer events, she accidentally covers them.
Jesus, that's fucked.
Oh, Jesus has nothing to do with that, trust me. Being religious doesn't mean you gotta weaponize your religion against other people. That's a choice.
Yeah, I hear you. So is he a cool boss?
Cool? I'm pretty sure that's not a word anyone has ever used to describe Milquetoast Tom. But he's alright. I mean, not the worst boss I've ever had.
what do you think about Tom's policy ideas?
He's got a few surprisingly bold stances.
Yeah, like his gun regulations. I gotta admit, I'm pretty impressed he's pushing for that out here.
Exactly, but I'm not totally sure how I feel about that though, to be honest.
Really?
Really. Historically speaking, the government taking weapons away from my people has not gone well for us.
Oh, yeah. I never thought about it that way. All right.
I gotta tell you, it's so weird to finally meet the other Ronan.
You mean the OG Ronan? I was born first, you know.
Is that so? So Allison said she was.
Well, our mother never actually told us, but it was me. So, why is it so weird to meet me?
Because I just heard Allison tell your story so many times. She told me everything about you. Fireweed, your transition. I hope that's okay, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine. She asked me first.
Yeah, figures. That lady is thorough and she loves you like crazy.
I love
know.
them.
So,
the twins.
yeah, you were probably the first person to know about it other than Allison.
I'm glad you trusted me. And it's great to finally get to know you in the flesh. You're pretty alright.
But you're not too bad yourself.
I try not to be. Especially around guys I'm trying to impress. So I wasn't blowing smoke when I said you should move to Juneau with us.
I know.
I've got a community there. It could be yours too.
And he cooks well. What else could you want,
There's a
Tyler?
concept.
You have no idea how life-saving a chosen family can be. You pulled me out of the dark more times than I can count.
I hear you. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Of course. Shoot.
Why do you care so much if I move to Juneau?
Look, like I said, I want to get to know you.
Because I'm just that fascinating, huh?
Honestly, yeah. You might be one of a kind, Tyler Ronan.
Well, golly gee, Michael. I think you're swell too. You're the cat's pajamas.
Shut up. I've got way better compliments than that. But I can't open with my best, right?
It's cool. So, I'll get more of those if I get to know you better.
For sure.
So that was the part where originally I was just like, yeah, we're not looking for the same things.
I
Bye.
might be. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
I've been standing at that counter for an hour waiting for you two dum-dums to come back. Are you guys ready to go?
I think we've done about as much damage as we can back here.
Yeah. Let's go.
Because I find it funny to do that.
Here we are.
Yeah, that is so cute.
Thanks for letting me hitch a ride over.
No problem. You sure we can't drive you back?
Nah, you're like stretching my legs. It isn't far. And anyway, can't put the wind in a bottle.
All right.
Tessa should be at her parents' grave, not far from the entrance.
So I know Tessa's a
Look
bitch,
for a
so I don't know if
big
you want me to
crooked
reconcile
tree.
with her or not.
You can't miss it. I'm gonna go check in with my uncle. Good luck. For real.
Rip.
You look pretty spooked.
I've never been a big fan of cemeteries, especially after.
I promise after this we can chill at the house. Cool? I never wanted to come back here.
That makes two of us.
She's just walking in circles. She's so confused.
graves are back that way.
So?
So, did you ever come back?
Keep it down.
Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
Oh, what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. Anyway, have you been back here at all? Since the funeral?
No. Never had a reason to. Thankfully.
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it
Well,
bother you?
the conditions are the part that matter
It's
most.
just weird because we don't know any of these people. I mean, except Eddie's mom.
It never hurts to say hello.
Because they're very lonely.
That's right, sweetie. And sometimes, even if you can't see them, they stay with you. In here. Always here.
Mom?
Always.
She loved us. A lot. But sometimes it was like loving us hurt her.
Do you think she was just really scared of losing us?
Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, most parents are scared of losing their kids.
Who cares about random service notices? I did want to look at the other notices, though. Let me look back. Due to the national outlawing of native religions and ways of life, much of our knowledge of the old ways of Tlingit spiritual practice has been lost. Below are 2 everlasting examples of the love and reverence we continue to show our departed in the tradition of our ancestors. I also like how the game covers the queer and native things that are often not touched. Gesundheit, Allison. She sneezes so much just because it's a little cold out.
Well, here's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave. Just to make sure this is the right spot.
You think it's possible Michael remembered it wrong?
Well, I've done inventory with him before, so yes.
A lot of people don't get to choose when they
Wait,
move in.
is this the one we called Big Crookedy?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarls Branch? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to basketball back then? Or CeeLo Green?
Damn. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
Yeah, I also love that. That's why I said I love the twins' relationship.
Guess again. Guess again. Guess again. Guess again.
I'm sorry. I tried turning down the game volume a bit because I thought that would make it so the talking volume would be louder.
De Leon. De Leon.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her. Don't tell me we missed her.
Hello, Mr. Eagle.
Kids. It's time.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me, damn.
You really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? And we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So, I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly. Lost in the chaos of history. What's that mean?
Not sure. But Michael should know.
When did Michael's uncle die?
Last year. It was really hard on him. He's still feeling it. Long time no see. Do you want some company?
Come on over. Make yourselves comfortable.
This ground must be so cold to sit on. No, Tyler,
Well.
sit on the stump.
How are you, holding up?
Is this a bad time?
With you? Never.
Don't mind me. I'm not really here.
Hey, I get to see your ugly mug almost every day. You're old news, lady.
You wound me. Deeply.
So, can I help you guys out somehow?
So what was your uncle like?
Oh boy. Where do I start? You know that one grumpy grandpa in all the sitcoms? The one that types like a T-Rex and never leaves his recliner?
I think I'm getting the picture.
Not yet, you aren't. As grumpy as he was, they didn't make him any sweeter than him. He's the kind of guy who accepted you for where you were at, even when he didn't approve.
Not many of those out there. You and your uncle were really close, huh?
Definitely. I could push his buttons without even trying. My family's old school Tlingit. Spent more time with my uncle than my dad. He was the first person to test out all my new recipes. Even before Allison.
Guess I should thank Uncle William for saving me from a muffin top.
Yeah, same. I appreciate that too.
If you need a new taste tester, sign me up.
As if you had a choice. I plan to hit you both up for feedback my whole way through school.
I'm in. As long as there's nothing as adventurous as that Tlingit-style salmon with pepper and saffron.
No, I'm promising that. Fortune favors the bold, goes double for food.
Hey, can I ask you something about this place?
Shoot.
What's the story behind the Tlingit Memorial?
May the memory of our dearly departed never be lost in the chaos of history.
That was Uncle William.
Lost in the chaos of history?
Well, let's say you wanted room for a school or a road and didn't give a shit about ethics. Easy. You just dug up our ancestors. That shit happened a lot.
God. Assholes.
Yeah. And I mean, it still happens, but not as much. We have the elders to thank for that.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Well, I'm here if you're ever curious.
Talk to you later.
You bet.
Just gonna stand there.
So,
Okay.
how are you holding up?
Everything's such a mess. I thought we'd almost be done packing by now. I'm so ready to put this place behind us. At least Mr.
Standing on the
Hollywood
stump.
Handsome over there is good company.
Funny how you never mentioned what your brother looked like before he got into town.
Oh, I just thought I'd surprise you.
Hey, you do realize I can hear you, right?
Cover your ears, the grown-ups are talking. Anyway, girl, I know you're in it right now, but try not to let it get to you. Juna's gonna seem real boring after all this, huh?
God, boring sounds so good right now. Binging terrible shows while my amazing roommate cooks something delicious. Heaven.
Delicious food for tax returns?
You got yourself a deal, mister.
Yeah. The dialogue feels better by a lot than in Life is Strange.
Do you remember where she is?
No. For what it's worth, I remember staring at the water during the funeral.
Allison, please.
I'm not going.
Allison, come back.
If you... Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time? totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that. Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
I won't let them take you away. I'm gonna tell them the truth. You swore, Allison. I'm gonna be okay. Please, don't worry about me.
I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you'd been able to go visit that much.
Yeah, me too, but look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
They all think you killed her. It's not fair. I'll be okay. You have to take care of yourself now.
See?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Well, I know so. Thinking about it got me through the rest of the day.
She knows so.
But I'm gonna come see you every week. And we'll talk with our voice every day. But I'm gonna come see you every
So,
week.
Do
And
you
we'll talk
want
with our voice
Tyler's
every-
memory where Allison promised to
I'll
visit,
be
or
back
Allison's
soon,
memory
alright?
where Tyler promised to return?
Every day. But I'm gonna come see you every week.
Okay.
I'll be back soon, alright? Promise. Chief Brown's gonna teach you. We'll be okay.
I'm sorry it took me so long to come back. I got so caught up in everything that
You really don't have to explain. I understand what you were going through now.
Are you ever gonna let me finish my sentences?
Maybe someday, but not today.
Rude.
This spot's familiar. I forgot how hard Marianne took it when Eddie's mom died.
We were only 4. But yeah. She lost one of her only friends. She was always saying how she never would have found a place in Delos Crossing without Carol.
You think her death kicked off Marianne's, you know?
It definitely didn't help, but no. It was years later. You think Snowball still lives in there?
Snowy owls only tend to live about 10 years.
Oh, rest in peace, Snowball.
Maybe Snowball's just really long-lived. Who are you to say? Oh yeah, you never said if you'd prefer to reconcile with Tessa or not.
This is it. Right.
Yeah. God, I think I need a second.
I'm gonna have a look around, okay?
I reconciled with
Be
her
right
just
back.
because I like to
Yeah.
be diplomatic.
All good.
Just kind of seemed wrong to try and pick a fight with her even if she has been a bitch. Which one of these graves is Marianne's? I'm assuming one of these 3. Because I like to do the diplomatic options, and she does apologize, so to me, wanting to, remain as cordial as possible made the most sense to not, totally blow her off here.
She's gotta be here somewhere. Not this one. Still not the one.
That is true. She is.
Allison.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What? Broke?
Why didn't you say anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Never say you're sorry for wanting to fight a homophobe.
Tessa?
Kids. I wasn't expecting to see. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
When we pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by. Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on our mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you the whole story back in the store, but I didn't want you to...
Enough with the excuses. What the hell happened to her? Why'd you turn your back on us?
Your mom was always just barely getting by, and over the years she burned a lot of goodwill. It got so bad, no one was willing to hire her, and the stress of that, well, it took its toll. I tried to help, but she pushed me away. She pushed us all away. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us until you threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well, just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
What happened between them?
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
Tessa.
All I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it. But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
So you want me to full-on fight with her? Not even a little bit, like halfway?
Typical. Running away when things get tough. I don't buy that Marianne pushed you away. You turned your back on her. And now you're making excuses. Like always. You destroyed our family. You don't even have the decency to admit it.
I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
You went through a very challenging time, and anyone could come out on the other side confused. There's help available out there if you'll take it.
Keep your help.
So that's it then. We're done because I believe something different than you?
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good
Because you don't
reason.
believe in me.
I see. Then I guess there's nothing more to say. You two really are her children.
Hey. I know that was hard.
Yeah, see, since I was nice to her to begin
you did
with,
the
she
right
didn't
thing.
say that
Come on.
when I did it the first time.
That
So
was something,
apparently
huh?
that's just
Yeah, it
her.
was.
Well, if you feel like saying I told you so, now's the time. Everyone in our lives back then, none of them really gave a shit about us. Sorry, I didn't mean...
It's okay. I mean, we had to force the truth out of Eddie, too. But at least he took care of us.
I get now why you're so pumped to go to Juneau. You know, a part of me really thought I'd come here and everything would be exactly the same. Ignorance is bliss, right?
You can say that again.
It's way too cold to be sitting down outside.
Not a bad view, right?
Yeah. I get now why they put cemeteries in nice spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off. Listen. I know this has been hard. I'm really grateful you saw it through with me. Fireweed was great, but there was no one really there for me like that, you know? You're the only one.
Hey. Brothers and sisters. Right.
But it's been way more brothers than sisters lately, which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You saved my life, Allison.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
I stole your life, Tyler. And then I totally wasted it.
That's not true.
You're on your way to Denali. Michael's gonna be a famous chef. And what am I doing? Nothing.
You were just dealing with what happened the way that you needed to, alright? As soon as we figure this shit out, we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so easy.
No. We never had a shot at easy. But we always pull through, right?
Yeah, you're right. Hey. Wherever Ranger Tyler ends up next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, it's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh yeah, of course. We do. So
I
I
love
guess
them
we
so
know the
much.
story now. Huh? Marianne was done with Delos. Delos was done with her. Maybe she was too proud, but she worked so hard for so long. And when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her. Not even Tessa. Or Eddie. And when she heard social services was coming, she
Gave up. But killed her kids? Really? I don't know. It still feels like there's something missing, right?
You're never gonna understand what was going through her mind. I'll bet even she didn't. It's probably always gonna feel that way.
Their sibling relationship is just so good.
I'm gonna fall asleep the second I hit the couch.
You better rally. We still have to do some cleaning before bed.
Do we have to?
Hey, whoever packs the most gets the big couch tonight.
Shit. Allison.
I'll get the fire extinguisher.
I'm sure the fire extinguisher will help with that bruise, too.
Tyler, are you all right?
Allison. Barn.
Stay there. I got it.
There was a guy. He smashed me in the face with the door.
What guy? What did he look like?
I'm not sure. I couldn't see straight, and he was all in black.
Why would someone try to burn down our barn?
I don't know,
They just really hate barns.
but I'm going to find out.
The barn was on fire, and then Tyler went to open the door, and someone dressed all in black shoved the door open, and it knocked him to the ground, and then Allison
I
put
might
out
have
the
found
fire.
something.
So, did Eddie teach you how to put out a fire?
Nope. I taught myself.
Did he really have to smash everything? He went looking under the rug? This gas can was already here this morning. He didn't bring it with him. Asshole even dumped the drawers.
God. You really
At
turned
least you
this
were
place
spared.
upside down.
I mean, he wasn't really unconscious.
Is
He
that
was
a
just knocked
box
down.
under the barn?
Yeah. What the hell? I think this is where the fire started.
So he was trying to burn whatever's inside?
We should check it out. I'm gonna need to remove a few more planks to get to it.
Where could we possibly find a tool to do that?
These planks look newer than the rest.
That corner used to be all dirt for chickens. She was always saying how she was gonna make this place a real homestead. Little house on the tundra.
Maybe he likes having a concussion.
Is that a box under the barn?
Yeah. What the hell? I think this is where the fire started.
So he was trying to burn whatever's inside?
We should check it out. I'm gonna need to remove a few more planks to get to it.
Where could we possibly find a tool to do that?
Yeah, Reese has a very sturdy head.
I guess we know how he made the hole.
But where did Tyler put that crowbar?
Everything's on the floor.
Step back.
I'll be fine.
A Reese had mealy pockets.
Well, I only know one person who'd bother to decorate a storage box like this.
Marianne. Let's open it. What's that there?
Some kind of carving. Not sure what it is, though. 3 digits. Any ideas?
Marianne was never really a numbers kind of person. Wait. Look. It's the same symbol.
The Secret Keeper.
Well, let's see if we can find any numbers.
Once upon a time, in the deep and ancient forest, the crafty goblin spied on the Secret Keeper as she made her rounds, gathering up secrets that the animals of the forest had for sale. How, said the first goblin, does she get people's secrets? Do you suppose she peels open their heads? Let's find out, said the second, and so the goblins watched the Secret Keeper. They watched her until the stalwart moose came to her, head hanging low. It was my fault. I chose the uneven trail. I can't bear to remember. The Secret Keeper nodded and gazed into the stalwart moose's eyes. Though the goblins couldn't hear anything, they knew she was speaking to the moose, for the Secret Keeper spoke in people's minds with the gift of the voice. After a few minutes, the stalwart moose blinked. I feel lighter, said the moose. Did I just give you something? The Secret Keeper nodded, handing him a coin. The stalwart moose nodded and plodded along down the trail. He spied the goblins hiding in the woods and narrowed his eyes, for he knew the goblins were often up to mischief. The two goblins whistled innocently, and the moose was forced to carry on because they were not doing anything obviously bad. I need to know what the secret was, said the goblins. Let's go buy it. So the goblins approached the Secret Keeper before she could stow away Moose's secret. We want to buy Moose's secret. What do you have to trade? Asked the Secret Keeper, her voice filling their minds. The goblins produced a silver-handled hairbrush they had stolen from the princess, and the Secret Keeper nodded. And that is how the goblins came to know the moose's mate had tumbled down a cliffside to her death. The Secret Keeper moved on. The first of the goblins said, I want to know more. So the goblins followed the Secret Keeper, hoping to find where she hid the secrets. They followed her to the peak of a nearby ridge, and watched as she stowed the rest of the day's secrets high in a cloud. When she had gone, they climbed a high spruce tree that disappeared into the misty sky. They reached out and just managed to dip their hands into the clouds. Their heads were filled with memories, and they snatched their hands out as if they had thrust them in boiling water. Tears poured down their cheeks. This was how the Secret Keeper found them, crying in the tree. You stole my secrets, seethed the Secret Keeper. Give them back. The crafty goblins stopped crying because they saw an opportunity. What will you give us in exchange? They asked. I will give you back the silver-handled hairbrush, offered the Secret Keeper. For so many secrets? You'll have to offer more than that. What if, said the Secret Keeper, I shared the gift of voice? The crafty goblins grew excited. That will do. So the Secret Keeper shared the gift of voice with the goblins, and immediately they found they could hear one another's thoughts and feel each other's feelings. The crafty goblins gave back the secrets they had taken and ran back to the big wooden house. There they found the princess preparing food. They tried to peer into her mind, but found it blank. They tried to speak to her using only their own minds, but she could not hear them. Yeah. It seemed the Secret Keeper was craftier than the crafty goblins, for she had only shared enough of her power to let the goblins use the gift of voice with each other, and not the whole of the forest. And that is how the goblins stole the gift of voice from the Secret Keeper, but why they could only use it with each other. Although the interesting thing is that, like, Mary Ann did write a lot of the goblin stories, so... and it doesn't specify who wrote which one, so you just kind of wonder a bit. Let's see, numbers. Well... Alright, so there's definitely a 3 and a 0. But what's the first number? A 1. Okay. 130.
That did it.
I was expecting the numbers to be hidden in the story, not just there.
Guessing she didn't know how much of an ass he'd turn out to be.
Dear Mary Ann, I need to see you again. I know how that sounds, and I don't want you to think I chase after all the new girls in Delos Crossing. I've always taken my vows seriously, but something changed when I met you. When we're together, I feel like I'm doing 80 down the highway with my lights off, and I never want to stop. Okay. Just let me know when you're back. Still never not be salty about the ending of this game, though. Just didn't seem right. So why is it never this nice and cool on the days that I have to actually do manual labor? That also is no fair. Every time I talk out loud, I can't help feeling that it feels so illegal since it's so early. I feel like you're not allowed to talk out loud in the morning. At least not if there's not, like, a physical person looking at you. Oh, I missed one. 2. Okay, I missed 2 so far. That's pretty tragic.
The crafty goblins are two cunning little thieves who live under the princess's house. They're always getting into mischief, but they have good hearts.
I can look at the collectibles later. Dear Marianne, I need to see you again. I know how that sounds, and I don't want you to think I chase after all the new girls in Delos Crossing. I've always taken my vows seriously, but something changed when I met you. When we're together, I feel like I'm doing 80 down the highway with my lights off, and I never want to stop. I know it isn't right, and we both have a lot to lose, but I need to be with you again. I hope you feel the same. Heart symbol. P.S. I bought you a little something for next time. Can't wait to see how it looks on you.
Fuck. That's rough.
Marianne, I'm sorry you're in this
Guy
situation.
tried to push Marianne to get an abortion, even though she wanted to keep us.
I know you feel you'd make a great mother, and I don't doubt you will someday, but right now we have to be sure we don't ruin 3 lives. My marriage hasn't been happy for some time, but she doesn't deserve this. But mostly I'm worried about you. People here talk, and I don't want you to have to go through that. I know money's been tight, but I'll do what I can to help you do the right thing. Just let me know how much you need. Yeah, I love that. It's like, my marriage hasn't been happy for some time. You know, after I've been cheating on my wife with you for some time. Weirdly enough, that's probably about how long my marriage has been unhappy.
That's everything. What the hell?
So, Marianne hid a box under the barn. Box full of letters from our deadbeat dad.
He turned the whole place upside down and didn't take it. All he wanted was that box.
And he was willing to burn down the barn to get rid of what was inside. You know what it all means, right?
Yep. That guy had an affair with Marianne, and he just tried to torch the evidence.
He must have heard we were clearing out the house. He was worried we'd find it.
You know, I can't shake the feeling I've seen him here before.
I don't know about you, but I haven't forgotten anything about that night.
I would have said the same thing, but something felt different. I need to see the rest.
But you know what happens down there.
That's the thing. I'm not sure I do.
All right. Let's go.
Some kind of work boot. Maybe fishing boots?
But you and Allison both wear work boots, so that's not a very good clue.
This is where I tripped.
And yes, it's gotta be a supernatural creature.
The Mad Hunter.
Wait. There was someone here that night? In the woods?
No. It was just... I saw... Who the hell did I actually see?
The Mad Hunter.
No, that was the Mad Hunter.
What? What are you talking about?
That night, I thought I saw the Mad Hunter in the woods. I guess it was just some asshole who just fucking stood there and watched while our mother chased me with a shotgun.
Do you think same guy?
Maybe. I mean, it had to be him. They were fishing gear.
Yeah, unless everyone who wants to mess with us is coordinating outfits.
And wait, he was here once before, wasn't he? A few days before Marianne died?
Maybe?
Hold on. Do you feel that?
Sorry, I'm not sure I'm even feeling it. Where am I supposed to go? Her
Tyler,
real
not there.
superpower is
Our mother fought with someone on the
multiplication.
dock about us. We need to know if it was the same guy.
But what if it's not that memory? What if it's... I can't go through that again.
We have to take that chance.
But do we really? I mean, someone just tried to burn our barn down.
Yeah, and that means we've got to be close to something.
I'm not going on that dock.
Just one more time, please.
There's always just one more. Every time it seems like we're done with this, something new pops up.
What if this is the only chance to figure out who our father is?
Then we go on living our lives without him, just like we always have.
Come on, we need to know the truth. For her.
What if I don't want to know the truth? Huh? Did you ever consider that? No. You just push and push and...
You have to take responsibility for your part in Marianne's death.
What? How can you say that to me?
I didn't. But I did, right? Earlier, to Eddie. But I swear I didn't just say that to you.
So we can't even trust our own voices now?
God, I don't know. Allison.
I'll do it. Let's go.
Yeah. Pretty much every outcome where the Mad Hunter is actually a monster makes a lot more sense, including the fact that they literally are telepathically able to communicate with each other.
We can do it.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
I told you that would happen.
We almost had it though. That was us watching Marianne fight with that guy. Try to focus on him, alright? Don't think about anything else.
Controller vibrating so hard right now.
So you're here to make sure I'm keeping my mouth shut? I don't owe you anything.
Been a little all over the place lately.
All over the place? I've just been trying to survive. If you want to make sure I don't get desperate, you could help us out. Lend me some money.
What happened? Why did it stop?
I can't, Tyler.
But we were so damn close.
Yeah, at least Life is Strange never baited you into thinking there was more to the story than there is.
I'm sorry. But I'm done.
That's it? You're just giving up, just like that. You can't do this. We owe her.
Marianne is gone, Tyler. And nothing we do is gonna change that.
Don't go. Please. You can't keep running from this alley, or it's only gonna get worse.
Or not necessarily if the Mad Hunter influenced her, but I assumed originally that she kept the shotgun because she thought she was shooting at the Mad Hunter. Like if he was actually there that night since Tyler saw him. So if she was trying to shoot the Mad Hunter, and it just led to confusion because she was already upset, that was kind of what I had assumed up until the reveal at the end of the last episode.
You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
There's no money.
I've never asked you for anything, but right now they need you.
It's not gonna happen.
I've got everything I need to nail your ass in that barn.
And just what do you think happens after that?
What do you mean?
Well, if those kids have a father, you really think there's a court out there that'll let you keep them?
No! You have no claim to my children. Get the hell off my property, now! If you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Allison?
And I don't know if you remember, but the way that Marianne just said, "I'm going to kill you," there is the exact same way that Allison thought she was saying it to Tyler. And considering just in this episode they showed that sometimes they can misremember like snippets from the past as being in the present, that is kind of indicating that she could have completely like put that in when it wasn't actually what happened there. Let's see. Tyler felt relieved when Allison chose his memory at the house. 58% chose Tyler's and 42% chose Allison's. Tyler felt heard about needing time when Allison refused the house showing. 34% accepted the appointment, 66% refused. When I first played, I accepted the house showing, and then I was like, I don't understand why Tyler's so mad. Allison felt hopeful about becoming a family when Tyler forgave Eddie. 20% said, nah, fuck Eddie. Eddie was touched by Tyler's forgiveness. Michael was heartened by Tyler's compliment. 20% turned down Michael. Tessa felt rejected by the twins. 19% didn't forgive Tessa. We're in the 19%. Exactly.
There's something else. Look at this. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
I think the crafty goblins have one more hatch to sneak through.
Let's go.
End of chapter 2.